Utility hammers can hit very hard for their weight. There's no doubt about this, and the way they forge can feel different from the feel of a larger self-contained hammer. Often people have trouble moving from one to the other, but understanding what is happening will help you to forge more efficiently with your utility hammer and avoid problems you may not even know you had. A utility hammer with a lighter head and no backing from the secondary piston makes up for a lack of mass by hitting with more speed. As we know, force equals mass times speed squared divided by 4, and the utility hammer has the ability to take advantage of that greater speed, which it can achieve without all those clunky moving parts. This lets a lighter hammer hit like a bigger hammer, but the equation doesn't stop with force. There is a great advantage to having a hammer head that moves at a high velocity. When a large, slow, self-contained hammer hits the material, it literally has no time to rotate to the dies. Thus, if your dies are flat, then your forging will turn out flat, and if your dies are acute, then your forging will turn out that way. When people start forging under our hammers, often they start forging and they pull their taper out of square, exposing bad habits they didn't know they had, then further compounding the problem by looking to the hammer thinking that the dies must be out of square. But the trick is that a fast-moving utility hammer can do something that a slower-moving self-contained hammer cannot, and you should learn to use this trick. If you are forging aggressively, you have the ability to force an angle onto a bar at any point. This can be used for dog boning, forging hex, and even a process we call chasing the lump, which we will explore further in a later video. As you are forging, float the material slightly off the die and rotate ever so slightly out of square. As the hammer head hits, the material doesn't have time to move out of the way and will be forced to conform to the dies. If you're still not convinced, then forge an angle the other way and you will see that indeed the dies have nothing to do with turning a square bar into a diamond. It's all in the user's hands. Now if you want to pull the bar back square and can't pull it back in, then you can simply break the highest corners making a hex and then forge it back to square. This is a bit of an advanced technique, but it is one many professional smiths don't even know exists, so get good at it, and you will be well ahead when it comes to forging under a power hammer. Thanks.